Once again then for some more Grand Prix action, where success and failure are separated by fractions of a second, where victories are rescued from the jaws of defeat. It's here that history is made, and we're just about ready to make a little more. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be the key to any overtaking prospects today. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are three big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
Right, let's be patient going into turn one. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. It was a good showing from Red Bull in qualifying, and Daniel Ricciardo starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Rosberg, Kimi Raikkonen, and Nasser, Kvyat, Vettel, Massa, and Sergio Perez, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Romain Grosjean and Alonso, Button, Sainz, Esteban Gutierrez and Marcus Ericsson, Wehrlein and Palmer, Rio Haryanto and Kevin Magnussen rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature. The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights. we're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall. Hamilton's in first place. Okay, at this rate we'll finish with a little extra fuel, so you have some in hand to run a faster engine mode for a bit. Is 0.9 seconds. is 0.9 seconds. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please. Be staying with us for a while now, at least a 20-minute window of heavy rain. So the gap to our teammate is 7.4 seconds. The front engine off. What happened? Let me know you're okay.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today. It's always a bit of a lottery when the conditions are like this, but they've managed to stay on circuit and have come out on top.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes then, are on top today. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Fernando Alonso. Wherever he is, whatever team he's in, when is he not just brilliant? He'll give you a performance every time, just like he's done today.
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.